Today on the channel, we're rocking and rolling, strutting and strolling with Real American Hulk Hogan from Legends Series 23.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another WWE Mattel Legends Series 23 unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got a true all-timer, as we got Hulk Hogan from the Real American music video. But for all your Hulk Hogan Real American needs, better hit up Target, but for everything else under the sun, make sure you're hitting up Ringside Collectibles. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Got to get a deal out there. And my story of Hulk Hogan fandom has been well documented on the channel here. I'm not the biggest Hulkamaniac. I wasn't a Hulkamaniac as a little kid. However, in my older age, I've gotten, I don't know about wiser. I don't know if I've gotten wiser, but I do appreciate some of these very nostalgic Hulk Hogan figures we've received over the last couple of years from Mattel that bring you back to your childhood. And this, what this one does to me, we all know the Real American theme song, of course. We all maybe have seen the video or at least seen clips of Hulk Hogan rocking out on the guitar here. Not a bass guitar, very strangely there. More on that later. But very cool here, and you know me, I'm a rock and roller at the end of the day. I love my rock. I love guitars, so you get a guitar with an action figure is always cool. This is a great accessory. You want to move to a different character, a different figure, you can easily do that. So the accessory on this one, being a guitar, pretty cool all things considered. And it's kind of like Hulk Hogan workout gear as well from the 80s. Just a very cool nostalgic figure that I would have never said, okay, what Hulk Hogan do you want? This wouldn't have popped up, but once I saw it, I said, oh my gosh, I do need that. And I'm imagining a lot of people are going to be needing this one as the timing, I don't know, it's the stars aligning, I guess. Of course, he was at the Republican convention this week. Of course, Hulkamania running wild in Milwaukee, apparently. Who would have thought? But a lot of people have been buying Hulk Hogan figures. We've seen a surge in pricing ever since that, and I guess very conveniently, this hitting Target stores at the same time. Have to imagine maybe a little extra run on these Hulk Hogan figures, and we probably need it because the last two have been hanging around for quite some time, as we do know. Hopefully this one doesn't have that same fate. But one fate we do know that is right in our face is how we're going to do this unboxing and review. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So Hulkamania, Real American version, running wild. Very cool, very nostalgic, as I did say. Legend Series 23 up there. Elite logo. WWE, of course. Hulk Hogan, Mattel. We're used to the new packaging by now. Hulkster looking crazy in the package there. Just very cool. Very cool. I can see this one. People that don't collect wrestling figures, don't collect that. They're walking in the toy aisle. They see this like, oh my gosh, this is one of those ones that's going to catch your eye. Say what you want about the Hulkster. That's not what this is about. A cool figure is a cool figure. And man, this thing does really strike you in the face when you do see it. Hulk Hogan Series 23 on the side. Hulk Hogan Series 23 on the side. Look at those glasses, too. Oh, my gosh. Living the dream. Hot dog tan guitar. What more could you want? Cross-sell down below. We're unboxing every single one of these on the channel. Stay tuned at the very end. We will unbox the Big Bubba Rogers Chase Edition, and we'll rank the entire way from my least favorite to my favorite. Glamour shot of the Hulkster, and then we got the tail of the tape. We got the blurb. Let's see what it says about the Hulkster. Hulk Hogan titles WWE Champion. When it comes crashing down and it hurts inside, he's got to take a stand. It don't help to hide. If you hurt his friends, then you hurt his pride. He's got to lend a hand. It don't help to hide. Hulk Hogan's a real American. He fights for the right of every man. Every man out there, he's fighting for that right. But the females, sorry, you're out of luck. It's only men only. Men only. Hulk Hogan's a real American and fights for what's right. Fights for his life, and we've seen him fight for his life numerous occasions, usually coming out on top, except one, WrestleMania 6. Dare we forget WrestleMania 6? Everybody said Kyle, Warrior can't do it. He can't put Hulkamania down. It's not possible. Well, we all know what happened there. See you later, goodbye. I went into WrestleMania. I went into WrestleMania 6. I think it was a Saturday or Sunday. I think it was a Sunday. I'll never forget strutting into school that next day. I think I was like 4th grade or something. I was walking like Vince McMahon. I was like, I told you, I told you, I told you, I told you what was going to happen. Warrior, he's going to get it done. And he did get that done. We got a little WWE 2K24 playable My Faction character. We got a locker code in here. We got these, I think, with the Monday Night Wars sets too, didn't we? I posted these on my Patreon, so Patreon members go to there. I'll probably post this one up there as well. If you're looking for these codes, they don't do anything for me, so a little free value for somebody over there if you do need it. But there it is, Hulkamania running wild on the guitar. He's just working that fretboard like a young Jeff George out of Detroit, Michigan. That's what it is. Those two, I think they get their fiddles together and they just do a jam off. I can see it happening there. But the Hulkster rocking that guitar, man, I am here for that all day long. Absolutely love it. I love this Hulk Hogan figure. I might have to get 2 of them. I think I'll get one to display without the guitar, and then I got to display one with the guitar. This could be a figure of the year contender. It's just so off the wall, but at the same time, so iconic. At least maybe it is to me. I don't know about you. But very, very cool here. Oh my gosh, we're locked in on the legs too. You can't keep Hulkamania down unless you lock him with a bunch of twist ties. Todd McFarlane told me that from the couch many moons ago. Many moons ago. I don't want to destroy this guitar. Oh my gosh, the guitar's locked in too. I'm trying to be as delicate as possible. Nobody wants to snap neck on their guitar. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. We've all had a cheap guitar one time in our life where we snapped a neck maybe. How many twist ties are on this Hulkamania figure? There it is. All right. All right. See you later. Goodbye. Real American style right there is what that is. Of course, let's dive in here. Let's start with the accessories first. Let's start with these hands. We do get 2 gripping hands out of the package. And oh my gosh, we got Hulkster with his... Oh my gosh, it's a pick hand. He's got the pick in his hand. You can't really see the pick, but it's what it's supposed to demonstrate. I do like that attention to detail. That's something new, a little new sculpting. We're here for that. We get the gloved hand over here pointing. Give it the what you gonna do, brother. He's giving it right here. And then you get a gripping hand as well. Very, very cool so far. Now we get the Hulkster and his guitar, and I'm going to take this guitar off. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to find out what kind of guitar this is. Is this a Jackson? Is this a Jackson back in the day? I don't know what this is, but it's got the American flag going on there. Good attention to detail. You do got 6 tuning pegs up there, 6 strings. A lot of time we see toy guitars and they're just like, oh, here's 3 strings, here's 2, here's 5, like a young Keith Richards. Who knows what's going on? But we do got all that. Even the back has detail. So good job, Mattel, on the details on this guitar, really bringing it home. We'd have to think we'll get this guitar in the future. Could we see a WCW Van Hammer? Could we see it? Van Hammer coming? Man Mountain Rock? Could we see him coming too? We'll see what ends up happening there. I don't know, but I love it. I love this guitar right there. We're definitely here for that. Definitely here for Hulkamania. Looking interesting, this Hulkster figure. Gonna start with the head here. You got those crazy yellow and black shades. Looks like something Rikishi had back in the day. They are, of course, removable. And a good Hulk Hogan head here as well. Very nice Hulkster head. You got the Fu Manchu going on there. A little golden brown where you got the whitish blonde hair going on in the hair department here. No bald spot up there on the Hulkster yet. Love these ski glasses, though. They do look really nice. You do get the cross, of course. He's repping it. He's repping the cross here. The chain looking good. You got the tank top here. Soft goods, Hulkamania. Velcro in the back. Absolutely dynamite. Absolute fire for the Hulkster right here. And then, of course, the hot dog tan. Oh, my gosh. He's been just laying in those beds for days. Days upon days in those tanning beds. Deep hot dog tan looking good. Talked about the gloved hand. Absolutely love that attention to detail. Gripping hand over here. Hulkster jacked up too. The pythons are bursting right here. He's got the jacked up forearms as well. Hulkamania all day long. And then you get him down into the trunks here. I guess tights in this instance. Red tights. You got the socks up there and the white. Got the brown like cowboy boots going on with the white at the bottom. Looking interesting. I would say the white shoes, boots down here, could use one more coat of white if you ask me. But it's not the end of the world, of course. Arms all the way around for Hulkamania. Back and forth, side to side, bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows. Hands removable, back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side, up and down, removable. Ab crunch, waist articulation. Those big old Hulkamania splits. He's got to make like a banana and split. Leg does go up, but once again, we got that weird articulation in the legs we're getting with Mattel lately, where they don't go up a whole lot, and they bounce back kind of like a rubber band. So very strange articulation there. Do get the thigh cut. Double jointed pinned knees. Man, I wish these knees were pinless. Oh my gosh, big missed opportunity there. Boot cut back and forth. Ankles a little up and down, side to side. The usual articulation as far as things do go. And does he fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand? Use discount code Kyle save yourself 10%. And oh my gosh, I love this figure. I really, really do. It's such a moment in time. I can just picture the Hulkster playing. You can hear the music going. Just a very cool look here in this outfit as well. And then the guitar to boot. There's a lot to like about this Hulk Hogan figure. If you're a Hulkamaniac or not, I'm definitely not a Hulkamaniac from back in the day, but it's so nostalgic. Seen it so many times. It's just really cool to get it in action figure form. So I really do like this one a whole lot. And of course, Hulkster playing guitar, which really brings us back. And it's surprisingly not a bass guitar, as we do know, because we all remember once in a blue moon, many years ago, I got some Funko Pops here. We don't talk a lot about that on the channel. But I believe Hulkster and Lars and James and Kirk met up. Of course, they said, we're in desperate need of a bass player. We need one. Unfortunately, Cliff has passed away in that tragic accident overseas. Who can step into Cliff's shoes on bass guitar? And there was only one man Metallica thought about. They said, Hulkster, Hulkamania running wild. I know, but we're this young band, up-and-comers named Metallica. We'd really love to have you on bass guitar. And that's how the story goes if you listen to Hulk Hogan. So I don't know so much about that one there. But it makes a good story. It's a funny one. And I don't know if Hulkster's like, Metallica, nobody would ever fact-check that. Well, there's people out there fact-checking. There's fact-checkers out there. We do know that. But always a funny story. Whenever I hear it, I just can't help but roll my eyes. But we got Metallica and Hulk Hogan. What could have been? What could have been? Who knows? But speaking of the Hulkster here, Mr. America Hulk Hogan, kind of going with that America theme here for the Hulkster. These have really shot up in price over the last week. And then that main event figure we got not too long ago always kind of reminds me of the same era of Hulk Hogan as well. Always like this one. Feels so different because we always get the yellow and red, the blue and the white, just so strikingly different on the Hulkster. Man, I'm here for this. Looking good. So Hulkamania running wild with guitar. Sign me up all day long. You know I love this figure, and I have to imagine most people will enjoy this figure out here. It's just so different. It's such a deep cut. It's what's fun about action figures for me in this day and age. Just getting deep cut, off-the-wall stuff. A very, very fun figure. But I'd be interested to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. You gonna pick this bad boy up? You got to. You got to pick this one up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, if you can believe it, over on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel. You get early access to both YouTube channel videos. You get all the glamour shots. You get a monthly Q&A. You get food reviews. You get dog stuff. It's all going down on the Patreon. Best of all, you do support the channel. You can also support the channel at PrestonTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget my book, available on Barnes / Noble and Amazon. It is the complete guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series. Appreciate the support on the book. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, and on Instagram. So for Hulkamania running wild, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.